Well, see you later.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. It is great to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Love Friday Night, of course.
Thank you very much.
What a great song. And I know it's really different for you now because you've been in country music a long time. But it's almost like you're a new artist.
I am a new artist.
So tell me about that transition.
Yeah, I mean the transition is I write less songs.
I
play a lot more shows, which is my wife and I worked together for a long time before we ever actually got married, or even dated. And she's like, remember when you always wrote songs and you said, God, I just want to play shows, what the heck? And now I'm like, God, I just want to write songs.
Music. Right, there we go.
Which it's always a give and take, but it really is fun to look back and go, you got what you asked for,
That's
you know.
right. Be
Which
careful
is a lot
what
of
you
fun.
wish for.
No, and that's what I wish for, and I'm glad that we're getting to live it and play a lot of shows and share these songs that I've loved for a while and still write songs. But it's been fun, you know, the transition of even just from 2 years ago when we were here, just people recognizing the music and the name a little bit, and I always just think I've had one album out, and pretty much every artist that people know, it's about their third album that it goes, oh yeah, you're that guy, right?
That's the way it sticks.
Yeah,
I see. So you got to put 3 out there. So
you know, Eric Church, Bruce Springsteen, Tom Petty, U2, Luke Bryan, all those cats. It's their third album.
That's okay.
So I'm just getting started.
So you got your first one there.
Yeah.
So what's next?
The next album, it'll be out later this year. It's called Dressed in Black.
Dressed in Black. So how many songs have you had, or did you write them?
I was a co-writer on all of them.
Okay, then. So then you still got your pen is still out.
Yeah, still writing. Probably half of them were from songs that I'd written before. We just kind of, some of them might be the 5 years ahead of their time songs, you know, and then half of them were between when I did my debut album and this one. So they're all brand new songs, you know, which is I always say, a song has forever to be heard, you know. It's new the first time you hear it, even if it might be an 8-year-old song. That's true. Know?
That's true.
But there's some sounds that we were recording back then that like didn't quite fit yet, and now they do.
So you kept them in your back pocket,
absolutely.
And now you pulled them out, and here they go.
Yeah.
So I hope every single one's a #1 for you.
Oh, they can't all be #1s,
Why
but
not?
well, it's a great album.
Shoot for the stars.
Oh well, it'd take like 8 years if we did that.
Well, you know what? You have a Bachelor of Science degree.
I do.
What do you do with that?
Well, it's in music business. Bachelor's of Science in music business. It is confusing when they say it's in science. I guess music is a science, kind of.
Yeah,
the business of
definitely is.
all that. I went to Middle Tennessee for music business, and it just gave me a reason to stick around Nashville and intern and volunteer and get to know people, so they might forget to say no and give me a publishing deal someday.
There we go.
Typically in Nashville, the publishing deal is where you write songs for yourself or for others or for everyone, you know, and then hopefully you get the record deal, and then hopefully people start getting to know you, and the blueprint's working. And people got to know me as the writer first, so I'm glad I'm finally getting to sing them myself as well, and just having a fun time making fans.
That's cool. So you're married?
I am.
How long have you been married?
Just over a year and a couple months.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Do you still write with your wife?
We've never really written songs. She was actually at a publishing company. You have a song plugger, catalog manager, and she was the one. So I'd write a song, and then I'd bring it to her and go, "Hey, do you like my song?"
Oh, I see how that worked. Okay.
And then she would go, "Yeah, I think that Barefoot Blue Jean Night song should go over to Sony Music because Jake Owen's looking." Yeah. And then she'd go, "Well, you know what, Eli Young Band, I think they could record Even If It Breaks Your Heart, and they love Will Hoge's version of it with the guy that I wrote with." And she was a part of either setting up the rights or bringing the song to the artist of all my hits as a writer, and
that's awesome.
It's just kind of cool.
That's really awesome.
It's kind of wild.
Well, I can't wait for the next stuff.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for
you to hear it.
Wonderful stuff that you're putting out, and I'm just so excited to meet you. Can't wait to see you perform. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. You're out.